Did you know that nowadays the black dollar only stays in the black community for 6 hours before it sees a white person's hands, and that same dollar wouldn't see a black person's hands again for 8 months?
The dollar in the Jewish community turns over 12 times before it ever leaves. In the Indian community, 10 times. In the African American community, less than 1. As it lands, you can't wait to take the money and spend it somewhere else.
So major corporations like Walmart and Amazon, they funded a bill called DEI, which passed. And it's a bill that discriminates against hiring minorities. You guys are now facing your FAFO moment, meaning the black community in America has boycotted these major corporations. This will be the time in history where you see the black dollar removed from corporations.
To my beautiful black people, the era of status quo is over. No longer will we play into the hands of the oppressor. It's not enough to stop shopping at these kind of places. We need to go further than we've ever gone before. We need to get these racist corporations like Walmart out of our neighborhoods entirely.
There's no Black Wall Street operating for our people. And when I say Black Wall Street, I mean a Black-owned bank, Black-owned school, Black-owned supermarket, Black-owned hospital, and a Black-owned manufacturing and distribution network to give our people jobs and provide them with the basic commodities they need for everyday living. Those 5 institutions are the essence of an independent community.
Did you know that the black dollar only spends 6 hours in the black community before it is passed on and won't touch another black man's hands for over 8 months? Think about that. Well, in that time, it is enriching other communities and lining up the pockets of giant corporations that couldn't care less about us. But here's the shift. Black Americans are waking up. Well, this Black Friday, a movement took shape, boycotting corporations like Walmart, choosing to reinvest the black dollar into black-owned businesses. Yeah, guys, this is happening. It's about keeping our dollars where we can build generational wealth for our black communities. And it's not just about spending, it's about building a better future for you and I and our generations to come. If you ever wondered how we can truly shift the narrative, then you need to hear this. Thank you for choosing us, guys. If you are new to this channel, kindly like the video, subscribe, and drop me a comment of your opinion about today's episode. So guys, I have a couple of videos I have compiled for you. Let's get into it, and then I'm gonna be back with more commentary.
Did you know that nowadays the black dollar only stays in the black community for 6 hours before it sees a white person's hands, and that same dollar wouldn't see a black person's hands again for 8 months? Now let's rewind to early 1900s. That black dollar would have stayed in our community for 5 to 6 months, circulating 35 to 100 different times, meeting 100 different hands before it ever made its way out of our community. And the way that we did that, y'all, is celebrating and supporting investing in black businesses. We can do it, y'all. There's so many options. Don't be scared of prices. It's fine. Look at it as an investment. Look at it as this is what it takes to uplift my people. And that's exactly what it is. This is what it takes to uplift my people. Soon enough, you will feel exactly what the fuck they felt in the early 1900s. That sense of community, that sense of being a part of something great. We can do it, y'all. Come on.
The dollar in the Jewish community turns over 12 times before it ever leaves. In the Indian community, 10 times. In the African American community, less than 1. As it lands, you can't wait to take the money and spend it somewhere else.
Holy smokes, you're not going to believe this, but...
So major corporations like Walmart and Amazon, they funded a bill called DEI, which passed. And it's a bill that discriminates against hiring minorities. You guys are now facing your FAFO moment, meaning the black community in America has boycotted these major corporations. This will be the time in history where you see the black dollar removed from corporations. It's called, it's a movement, guys. And it started yesterday with Black Friday. If you do not understand how much money circulates through black individuals' hands, you guys are going to find out, because that money will now be circulated back into black-owned businesses. how powerful that is. So it starts now. And for Walmart and Amazon, it's the beginning of the end of your time on top of the hill. It's a wrap. FAFO. I'm out.
There's no Black Wall Street operating for our people. And when I say Black Wall Street, I mean a Black-owned bank, Black-owned school, Black-owned supermarket, Black-owned hospital, and a Black-owned manufacturing and distribution network to give our people jobs and provide them with the basic commodities they need for everyday living. Those 5 institutions are the essence of an independent community. We are $2 trillion people. $2 trillion. The richest group of Africans in the world in terms of income. No Black Wall Street. So the financial restructuring of the way we think, our priorities, our values, and most of all, our spending habits must be a priority if we're going to change this situation.
To my beautiful Black people, the era of status quo is over. No longer will we play into the hands of the oppressor. If they want to take DEI, let them. Do not fight for their crumbs anymore. Instead, let's be done with these racist corporations like Walmart. It's not enough to stop shopping at these kind of places. We need to go further than we've ever gone before. We need to get these racist corporations like Walmart out of our neighborhoods entirely. We need to get our people better employment opportunities so they don't have to work for racist corporations like Walmart. As long as we're too scared to rock the boat, they win. And I'm here to tell y'all, the Black Revolutionary Collective ain't scared to rock the boat. In fact, we intend to tip it over. We will no longer allow them to oppress and exploit Black people. Nobody gets to do that. The days of status quo is over. A new day is coming. Global Black unity, and we will leave none of us behind. We will show patience and empathy to those who don't know that they come from some of the strongest people in human history. Our ancestors went through and survived the worst horrors this world has ever seen. And we're still going through it. Just ask all the hashtags. No one is going to save us but us. And our unity is the only way. Don't tell me what we can't do. I love you, Black man. I love you, Black woman. Knowledge is power, and power will go to my people.
You are aware that there was a Black Wall Street back in the days, and they flooded those communities to, push Black people back down. Now we are seeing the black dollar removed from Walmart and Amazon. But how will these individuals do that? Well, there's billions and billions of dollars that circulate through the Black community. A lot of these dollars are being siphoned out through churches, other institutions that people have to open their eyes and remove themselves from. But I want to put something on the screen to where you understand that this is not a joke. I'm getting ready to show you the Black Amazon, meaning anything you need, anything you want, anything you thought you can get from Amazon, you can get it right here from a Black-owned company. Check this out. So what you see on the screen right now is Myra. This is the Black Amazon where the black dollar will be removed from Walmart and Amazon. On this this shopping platform, you can buy anything that you would buy from Amazon or Walmart from a Black-owned company.
Think about this. Now, yes, the Black Wall Streets were burned out, but guess what? We still owned the land. And after many of those massacres, those brothers and sisters came back to build. Do you know what happened? The second and third generation of those Black Wall Streets, not all, but several, they didn't believe in an independent Black community.
Wow.
By then, integration had come. They said, well, why do I want to keep an independent Black community? I could go live with the white folks. Look at our HBCUs now. For people who talk about integration killed us, look at the state of the HBCU right now. They are closing down, threatened with financial sabotage. Why? Because the predominantly white institutions are stealing all our top athletes. You follow me? They're offering more scholarship money, and they're stealing the Black child away from the HBCU campus. Is the government making us send our kids to the PWIs? No.
Hey, let's talk about something real today. Did you know that 70% of the black dollar is spent on luxury goods? Yeah, you heard that right. But here's the thing. The problem is our money isn't circulating at all in our community. We making all these brands rich, buying high-end clothes, shoes, and cars, but meanwhile, black businesses, they're struggling to stay afloat. The black dollar circulates within our community for only 6 hours compared to that of other communities where money circulates for days, even weeks. So why isn't our money staying in our community? The answer lies in where we spend and what we prioritize. Instead of building wealth and supporting our own, too much of our spending power goes outside. It's time to change that narrative. Imagine if we shifted even a fraction of that luxury spending to black-owned businesses, to investments, or to creating generational wealth, we'd be unstoppable. Now, truth is, the luxury goods might make us feel good today, but they won't build a future for our families or our communities. Circulating our dollar within the black community means we invest in ourselves. It means more jobs, more businesses, and more wealth for us. Let's start rethinking how we spend. Next time, ask yourself, is this helping me or my community grow? Because at the end of the day, wealth is power, and it's time we start using it wisely.
Because what's the black buying? How much is the black dollar worth in America? No, how much is the black dollar worth? We had like $1 trillion, right? Right? If we took $1 trillion and invested in the black-owned everything, just 1 year, everybody bought black that was black, it would be completely different. Or if we started our own, took $1 trillion and started our own record labels, our own car, line of cars, our own fashion.
Walmart, what's up? Things ain't what it used to be. See, I remember people getting up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, waiting in line, trying to get them flat screens, basically fighting people to get in line and get in there and get these low price gifts and all that. It ain't the same no more. I've seen clips. I've seen clips with some of these Walmarts across the country, 10 people in line. What's up? What's going on? People are starting to wake up and realize, why am I doing this here? Why am I fattening their pocket and they really don't support our community? See, people are waking up. People realizing we got to invest our money and stop giving it away. Second of all, y'all shady. Y'all doing some things now that don't include everybody. So people see it. So what y'all gonna do next? People waking up, y'all. Walmart, what's the next move now?
I'm done with marching. We're not marching anymore. The only thing that moves this society is racism and greed. Do not give your hard-earned money back to the people that want you in chains. Black people.
I feel my good sis pain, and I'm going to give my little unsolicited two cents. I say take it a step further. Instead of boycotting Black Friday, let's go to black-owned businesses. Why boycott Black Friday when we can go to a black-owned business that's having their own Black Friday? That's what I'm talking about.
In the heart of Tulsa, Oklahoma, lay a remarkable testament to Black American resilience and prosperity known as Black Wall Street. This vibrant enclave, thriving with businesses, culture, and a spirit of self-reliance, stood as a beacon of success and accomplishment. But in 1921, this beacon was dimmed by one of the most devastating racial massacres in American history. A white mob, fueled by unfounded allegations, unleashed a torrent of violence upon Greenwood, erasing decades of Black economic progress overnight. Thousands were displaced, their dreams turned to ashes. Yet, the legacy of Black Wall Street endures. A poignant reminder of the community's strength and determination to rebuild from the ruins. It's a saga not just of profound loss, but of unwavering hope and the enduring spirit of a people determined to rise again.
Alright folks, there you have it actually, and black people all over the world, black Americans in the United States, our problem is disunity. And the fact that we are too selfish to see a fellow black man actually winning in life. This tends to cause a lot of us to take this black dollar to other communities instead of keeping it in our own community. Well, I did a couple of research, guys, and there is a lot of shocking statistics that I want to share with you guys about how the black dollar leaves the black community so quickly that it keeps the black community in poverty and in disparities that we see today, especially in the United States. You know, there is a research that has been done, and it is said that the black dollar stays in the black communities only for 6 hours before it is spent outside the community. In comparison to other communities, let's say in white communities, money circulates for about 17 days before it leaves their communities. In Asian communities, it circulates for about 28 days. That is about a month of money circulating in Asian communities. In Jewish communities, money circulates for nearly 20 days. That is also another, almost 4 weeks of circulation. Now, how does this impact us as black communities? Well, this rapid departure of money limits the growth of black-owned businesses, job creation, and wealth-building opportunities within our community. Yeah, that is why many black communities have been left in shambles, and we only have the ghettos and, poorly infrastructurally developed communities, in black communities. Now, as we have seen in this video, guys, many of our people take the black dollar and go in support of giant corporations like Walmart, which actually don't care about us. Now, what is the repercussion of taking the black dollar to giant corporations like Walmart? Yeah, who benefits here? Major corporations like Walmart and others profit significantly from black spending, but rarely invest in black communities. Yeah, that is actually what happens, guys. Neglect of black community is another repercussion that happens as a result of taking the black dollar to giant corporations. You find that these corporations don't contribute to long-term development of black neighborhoods, no new schools, infrastructure, or business incubators. Well, there is also a big margin of wealth extraction from the black community. By spending money at these corporations, black Americans unknowingly fuel the wealth of others while their own communities are left to be stagnant. This is actually a sad story, guys. Why are we taking our black dollars to fuel other communities to become richer, to become billionaires and millionaires that we desire to become ourselves, while not, why not invest in our own community? Why not keep this black dollar running in our community for as long as we can? It doesn't matter if it costs more to shop at a black-owned businesses. Take it as an investment, just as we have seen from some people who are advising us in these videos that we have seen. Take it as an investment in your own community, that this money, this black dollar is going to circulate in the black community, and in the end bringing a ripple effect of black millionaires, black billionaires, and a community that is winning in the United States today. I want us to look at, the impact of circulating the black dollar, especially in the black community. This can help us build generational wealth. By keeping money circulating in the black communities, it allows businesses to thrive, hire locally, and create generational wealth. It also can help us boost economic independence. When black-owned businesses grow, the community gains financial and social autonomy. Another thing, guys, it can bring a ripple effect in that supporting black businesses means more opportunities for mentorship, education, and community reinvestment. Yeah, that is a lot that we can do for our own black community and build it from the ground up. Listen, guys, nobody is coming to save us. Nobody is coming to save black Americans. Nobody is coming to save the black community. You know, they always look down on us because we keep on fighting. We keeping the gun violence in our community. We keeping, you know, the quarrels and the disunity and the disparity. We cannot understand and support each other. We all know, guys, of the quote, divide and conquer. Yeah, we continue to be conquered just because we are divided. For once, can black Americans, can black people all around the world actually unite and conquer, not necessarily conquer other people, but conquer our finances, conquer our economy, conquer our own well-being and stature in society, you know? If we can keep our black dollar running in our own communities, we can do a whole lot more than the government can do for us. Think about that for a second, guys. And at least we have seen, guys, an awakening among black people, especially this Black Friday, when a lot of black Americans decided to boycott giants like Walmart. And what does this actually help us to understand? Because boycotting giant corporations in a movement like boycotting Walmart on Black Friday is a powerful statement against wealth extraction from the black community, guys. And reinvesting in black-owned businesses encourages viewers to prioritize shopping at black-owned stores and using black-owned services. This is gonna actually come back to pay us in the long run, especially if we keep on doing this, you know, by prioritizing black-owned businesses. Guys, I think we have seen the essence of this video. Black people, we like to complain that we are the minority, we are the marginalized community, especially in the United States, guys. But let me tell you, guys, we have the power to change our own destinies. We have the power to change our own perception. We have the power to, you know, rise up and free ourselves from this mental slavery of thinking that we cannot until the government comes and pay us reparations. Reparations are good, guys, but we can stand up together and we can win reparations for ourselves by making black-owned businesses thrive and keeping the black dollar in the black community and making all these other communities actually depend on the black businesses and the black communities for more than they can. You know, we have actually done this already. Look at the entertainment industry in the United States of America. This is an industry that has been dominated by black Americans. Look at the sports industry. It is dominated by black Americans. Why not do it in finance? Why not do it in banking? Why not do it in manufacturing? Why not do it in tech, you know, and these innovation hubs? We can do it. If we have already done it in entertainment and sports, I believe that we can do it even in the medical field. What do you think, guys, about today's episode? Leave me a comment in the comment section of your opinion about today's episode. And guys, if you're new, kindly consider subscribing, liking this video, and hitting that notification bell for more videos like this. Thank you very much for choosing us today. As always, guys, see you on the next episode.